We had a big surprise in Atlanta real estate prices in August. Is that good or bad? All right, the Atlanta real estate prices in August, which just came in, defied trends, and it's something that we weren't expecting. Prices in August actually went up relative to July. And why is that a surprise? It's because you basically never see that because real estate is seasonal. Every year, real estate prices tend to go up from January up to some point in the summer, and then they come down for the rest of the year. And it's not that they're making huge moves up or down necessarily, but they almost always follow that pattern. So we expected real estate prices in August to move down relative to July, especially because in July, interest rates, mortgage rates, were at the highest point that they have been in years and years and years. And obviously that makes affordability more challenging, which you would think would push prices down. But that's not what happened. Prices went up 1% from July to August. Now, yes, that's not huge, but 1% up when you're expecting down is a big difference. And they are now almost 5% higher year over year from last August to this August. And that is definitely a surprise. Why is this happening when you're reading negative headlines about a housing recession and you're seeing that interest rates are at the highest point? Well, two things. One, when you're reading negative headlines about a housing recession, that all has to do with total transaction volume. And transaction volume is way down in 2023 relative to 2022. But unless you're selling hundreds or thousands of houses, which I'm betting most of you watching are not doing that, if you're selling or buying one house or two, doesn't matter if there's thousands less. It matters what about your actual transaction. And the demand relative to the supply has stayed strong. The biggest thing that the interest rates have done has been to keep inventory down, which has kept pushing price pressure up. So we actually had prices go up. The other thing is just, hey, it's Atlanta. This is a great place to live. The city's growing. A lot of good things are happening. So when you're reading national headlines, that's not necessarily what's happening here. So the big news in August was that prices are moving up. And so for anybody who's thinking the market's about to crash, why haven't prices gone down this year? Atlanta has continued to defy that logic. So hopefully that gives a lot of y'all confidence if it is the right time in your life to transact, to sell a house, to buy a house, to know that, hey, the market here has remained really healthy and both buyers and sellers are winning in this market. So if you want to see what your home is worth, we'd love to help you with that. You can do that within 30 seconds on our website. Just click on Get My Home Value. And for everybody else, if you're thinking of buying or selling and you want to have a conversation one-on-one with us, we love to do that. Drop us a message like so many of you do. We'll see you guys again next week.